Selling cars in today's market is a fast and exciting career choice for the right individual. My name is Sara Bordoni, and I've worked in the automotive industry for the last 10 years as a sales consultant and a finance manager at General Motors dealerships in the St. Louis area. Based on my experience, I put together an illustration to help you find out how to make it in today's market. The automotive industry is a great career choice. With the proper training, a road to success, and the will to succeed, you'll make a good living your first year. During the minutes that follow, I'll explain to you how to make it in this industry by following a road to the sale, by knowing your product, and by devoting your time to your career, you will be successful. The proper training is essential for a good salesman. You need to understand where your customers come from, how to work with them, whether they're on the phone, the internet, or if they're here at your dealership in person. You have to be open to talking to strangers. Finding a common ground and asking lots of questions will be a huge icebreaker and help you get to know who you're working with. The first thing you want to find out is how that customer heard about your dealership. According to Kane Automotive, understanding what marketing idea, campaign, and how they heard about the marketing, the dealership, helps you find out what marketing strategies work and will help you grow your business in the years to follow. The road to success is a process that's been modified over the years. According to masterselling.com, the 12 steps to selling a car is, step 1 is your meet and greet. During your meet and greet, you're going to introduce yourself and the dealership to that customer. You'll want to do as soon as a customer walks into your dealership, you'll want to say, "I'm Sara Bordoni, I'm with ABC Motors, and you are." That way you always get their first and last name by giving them your first and last name. Then you'll want to find out what brought them in today. Never ask how I can help you. They'll say, "Oh, I want to know the price on that car over there. I want to know the price on this or price for that." You need to make sure that you maintain control throughout this process. The next step is doing some fact finding. Find out who's going to be the primary driver of that vehicle, how they're going to use that vehicle, and what their needs are going to be for that. Step 3 is to find a vehicle in stock that's going to work best for them. By finding a vehicle in stock, you'll be able to close your sale that day. And remember, the car they looked at today and want to think about till tomorrow, somebody else looked at yesterday and bought today. So it's very important to try and close your sale that day. The next step is to do a walk around. I always suggest to start at the hood of the car, walk around to the passenger side, the back, and on the driver's side. By ending on the driver's side of the vehicle, you'll be able to slide that customer into the seat and get ready for your next step, which is the demonstration drive. You'll want to go on the demonstration drive with them. That way, if they have any questions about the vehicle, you're there to answer them for them. When you get back to during your demonstration drive, on your way back to the dealership, make sure you ask a few trial closing questions. Find out if this is the right vehicle for them. Does it meet their needs, their wants, their desires? When you get back to the dealership, you'll want to sit them down in your office and make sure they're comfortable. Offer them something to drink. Remember, you want to keep it as non-confrontational as possible. In your office is where you'll start your negotiation process. You'll want to do your negotiation in there where you have control versus on the lot where the customer has control. Once you've got a commitment from the customer, you'll want to turn them over to the finance department where they'll finish up their paperwork and go over payment options and different things with them. After they're finished up in finance, you'll be directed back to your customer where you'll do a proper delivery, introduce them to your sales manager, the service manager, service department, and make sure they understand how to operate the options on that vehicle. The last step, which is probably the most important step, is to follow up with them and ask for referrals. Never be afraid to ask if they know anybody that's in the market for a vehicle. I suggest doing that that day, a few days later, and then follow up in increments of a few months at a time. That keeps your name and your face in front of that customer for years to come. The automotive industry isn't right for everyone, though. It takes a lot of time and effort to be successful. The automotive Sales workers are mainly paid on commission. A lot of times there is a draw offered to them to help them make it during the ups and downs of this industry. There's no 9 to 5 hours. You'll work evenings, weekends, and most holidays. Most sales positions require an average hours of 45 plus a week, according to the statistics of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. As you can see, there's a lot of things to think about when deciding if the automotive industry is the right choice for you. Completing training and dedicating your effort and time with a positive attitude will help you be successful in the business. Most salesmen start their career with an average earnings of $40,000 their first year. So now, let's go sell cars and make money.